Well, when you know what you want, you just have to go and get it. Once Justin Lauer realized his passion for race cars, he literally could not wait to get started, even if it meant doubling his workload to make it happen. With this week's My Place Hotels Inside Track, here's Brian Shaw.
Growing up in eastern Pennsylvania, there was something about race cars that Justin Lauer was drawn to.
I wanted to do all kinds of careers as a kid and whatnot, and then once the racing thing got started, it kind of stuck me for some. I don't know what exactly it was, but it was just, I always went as a kid to Williams Grove with my dad, and I liked it there, and I was a fan obviously, but then once I got really involved in it, it just became more and more fun to me. Just the atmosphere, the people you meet, just the energy of it is just so different and just can't get away from it.
At 14 years old, he started working on a crew locally until a random connection with six-time Knoxville Raceway track champion Brian Brown led to a unique opportunity.
I met him when I was in Pennsylvania. I was having some bad luck and I tore some stuff up and I needed a fuel tank. And I was just like, there's a lot of marketplace racing pages you can look for stuff, and just so happened they had a fuel tank that that I needed, and I messaged the guy and he said, yeah, meet me here and here, but I didn't know I was talking to a 15-year-old kid at the time.
So he came, picked it up. I told him I want to work on race cars, and later, a couple weeks later, he offered me to help him out in Pennsylvania. Helped him out for about 5 races.
Even when he was there, I could tell he just wasn't a normal kid. He just kind of understood more than most 15-year-olds did, and paid attention more than 15-year-olds did, and just somebody I've definitely kept in touch with.
I bugged him and bugged him and bugged him for a few years, and then it was the end of 2021. He was there for the month again, and he's like, hey, you want to work for me next year? And I didn't really think he was serious at first, honestly.
He just kept wearing me out. Hey, he wanted to move with us to travel and be a part of a race team, and I was just young, 15 years old, 16 years old, 16 and a half, and then he turned 17, and it was just timing, right time for us. We needed a crew guy. And
now, after the two agreed to take the next step, Justin moved all the way from Pennsylvania to Missouri to become a full-time crew member. But that agreement came with some conditions, including keeping up with schoolwork and working towards a high school diploma.
It kind of all just worked out. This program I was doing, CCA in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, was really nice about it, flexible. You can do it anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi, and Brian had that.
You're doing your online schoolwork. I don't care if you do it all on Sunday or all on Monday. We're going to get the homework done first, because I wasn't going to be the one that caused him to not to get his high school graduation. I mean, his diploma. That was as high as up on my list as winning any race this year.
I mean, the high school was the easy part, but it's kind of annoying coming back from an 8-hour work day and then, now I got to do my homework. So it was incredible being able to do my full-time hobby and high school at the same time and completing them both excellently. So I'm really proud of myself for it.
When he got his diploma and graduated, I was very, very proud of him. I'm a proud moment, and a proud moment for our team, and went out and had a nice dinner to celebrate his graduation. And we call him JB, Justin Brown, because everybody says he's my kid. And I don't have a son, but I'd take him if I had to.
But Justin's education has gone far beyond his online courses. The real-world experience on the road working for Brown has also been invaluable for his future.
I felt like I'm just trying to teach him about racing, but more just life lessons in general, stuff that that people taught me and that I still use today, whether it's how to buy a car or how to handle this or how to save money or how to just in general stuff that they probably should teach in high school, but they just don't.
I mean, I've learned the whole attention to detail thing. I've learned about just as much about the whole management part, everything outside of the actual race car, just the managing, the organization of things, cleanliness, just how to manage people. I'm a leader of my other 2 guys, so I got to lead them.
And those are life lessons, because when he goes to his next job in 10 years, he's going to be able to have those lessons to, no matter what, lead by example. Be the leader, be the first one up, be the last one to bed, be the guy that's doing the work when nobody's looking.
Whenever I go and do other things, like outside of racing, people definitely notice it, like, how do you do all that? How do you know how to do all this,
Just proud of him and where we started to where we are, and we're not done yet. We have a lot more to accomplish, and look forward to doing it with Justin.
Lauer also mentioned it hasn't really hit him yet that he's done with high school and probably won't until the fall and winter when there's no more homework to do during his downtime from the shop.